But at any rate, I really appreciate this gathering here. You know, I've been to a lot of these, and typically what happens is you start off and you talk about all your friends and all your people. At the very end, when tensions are really building, you say, and last, I want to recognize my wife. So Sue said to me, I can't do that. So I'm going to recognize her first. Are you listening? I was very blessed to have met Sue a little over 40 years ago. A friend of mine called me Saturday, says, you know, Hardy, when you and Sue walk into a room, people take notice, and they're not looking at you. And when I remember the first after Expo we went into the cocktail party. Sue had on a black muumuu style dress and a haku, which 98% of people there had never seen. And that particular moment established Rick Hardy as a force in transit. I think they knew my name. But I like to acknowledge the people who made me, I think, what I am, and that is the guys at the table who talk. I mean, I've been through all this. I don't know a damn thing about fixing buses, but I do know how to go to the guys who do. And I could have never done it without these guys here. And as Roger said, what did Roger say? No, he said that we've done something rather unusual, and that we've gone for like a little over 18 years without ever missing a spot. And I believe that's a real accomplishment. Now, when I leave, I got to leave a little bit of a legacy with me. I mean, these guys here follow what I do. But what I like to do, I mean, Jerome, I like to bequeath to you my title as the token knowledge of U.S. origin. U.S. origin, he's Canadian. So my advice to you is wear Ren shirts, wear Jam shirts, and always smile. Ralph, I already gave you a Hardy trained secretary. You don't get it anymore. And I owe a great deal of debt to, there's Robert over there. Robert, you and I have been becoming almost as long as each other. And as Mr. Cowan used to say, you were well skilled at throwing hand grenades on the conference room table. And I'm afraid one day one's going to roll back your way, so I ordered a black vest for you. But the purchasing people tell me that the requisition's still on your desk somewhere. I said, Roger and I go back a long ways. I remember I saw an ad in the paper, and I actually still have that ad. And it was for Assistant General Superintendent of Vehicle Maintenance at MTL. I even circled it. So I submitted my application. I submitted a letter, and I basically said that, hey, I've done everything that you want, but I did it with ships. And I never heard anything back, so I figured, well, they didn't want me. And you got to remember, I had a 16-year-old daughter who thought the mailbox was hers, right? So anyway, I'm at home because I'm not employed, and the phone rings, and a strange voice says, this is Roger Morton. I had no idea who Roger Morton was. And he says, why didn't you submit your application for the job? I said, what application? And he says, we sent you a job app. And I said, well, I guess my daughter threw it away. I don't know. Well, Roger and I were talking 3 weeks ago, and it turned out he thought the personnel office threw it away. You know? So, but I owe this job to Roger, because had he not followed up and called me in, I'd probably be out there with the Silver Man, right? So I thank you, Roger. It's been a wonderful year, 19 years. And Sue's job really has been kind of easy, because as she would tell people, my husband absolutely loves his job, and why not? I mean, it's like being commanding officer of a cruiser that hasn't run aground on a big runway. I mean, look at all the responsibility we had. And when we used to go do lunches with Mr. Cowan, I mean, we were the rat pack of white people. I mean, who could have more fun than us? And I think the award I'm most proud of is the Hawaii State Award of Excellence, because that was a management award. It was like doing a master's thesis. It took us 3 months. We each did a section. Max pages we could submit was 50. We did 49. Each one wrote a section. Roger put it together so it was all one language. But I'm the most proud of that one. So it's been a heck of a ride. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do when this is over. Probably play a little golf. I bought a brand new putter. Thanks, sir. And
you can get into Hickam.
I can get in any military base, Roger. So I thank you again. I thank you all for coming here. And Roger, thanks for the kind words.